Niall Cassidy, The Art of Influencing Anyone. In The Art of Influencing Anyone, Niall Cassidy uncovers the secrets to becoming an effective and persuasive communicator. The book explores how people are often persuaded more by engaging speakers and what they want to hear, rather than through logical arguments. Delving into the various strategies for building credibility, establishing connections, and maintaining attention, the summary sheds light on tactics such as providing detailed information, categorizing, and employing cold reading techniques. Discover the importance of evoking desire and using other customers' endorsements, as well as embracing resistance to ensure success in the world of persuasion.
The power of persuasion beyond logic. Our decision-making is not always based on logic, but on what we want to hear. The way we present ideas, our personality, and reputation may influence our chances of being selected. In work scenarios, bosses might prefer an enthusiastic employee with weak reasoning over a rational one. The same goes for academic journals where the author's name and title may overshadow the content's quality. This phenomenon demonstrates the importance of emotional and psychological components in communication. Convincing lies. This book excerpt shares how to make a lie convincing by providing detailed information and behaving in a friendly manner. The article suggests that even a shady character can appear trustworthy by providing as much information as possible about the alibi. By providing detailed accounts of activities on a particular day, including pubs where one visited, clothes worn, and individuals met up with, the story becomes more plausible. The report also suggests using humor to cover any gaps in knowledge and appear friendly and warm. The author cites an example of an actor impersonating a professor and providing contradictory statements in his talk, but still appearing informative and reliable due to his friendly and humorous character. Therefore, the excerpt concludes that lying can be useful when done persuasively with enough detail and the right attitude. Persuasion in business. To be more persuasive in business, limit customer choice to 2 items, present options with pros and cons, and organize information into categories. People prefer comparing a couple of options than having too many choices, and presenting detailed information in specific categories can help structure thoughts and make the information more digestible. Salespeople should avoid listing advantages randomly and instead try to present them in a way that enables customers to make a decision that suits their needs. By limiting options and organizing information effectively, businesses can increase their persuasiveness and help customers come to a specific conclusion that suits their particular desires. The Art of Persuasion. Learn how to persuade others using the cold reading technique. Have you ever wondered how fortune tellers manage to make their readings sound so convincing? It turns out they use a technique called cold reading, and this strategy can be applied to other areas, including business. Building trust with customers is crucial, and cold reading can help you achieve that. Instead of actually knowing a lot about the customer, you give off the impression that you do, making them feel understood and valued. The technique involves making vague statements that can be interpreted in multiple ways. For example, when approaching a customer looking at washing machines, start with a general statement like, "Doing laundry is a real pain, isn't it?" Then, move on to a more specific situation by saying something like, "I'm sure you want to spend less time doing your laundry." By doing this, the customer is likely to agree with you and feel understood. Using such statements does not require mind-reading abilities but contributes to building trust with the customer. Additionally, using phrases like, "I really understand what customers like you need," reassures the customer that they can rely on you. In conclusion, the cold reading technique is a simple yet effective way to persuade customers and build trust with them. With a little practice, anyone can master this technique and improve their persuasive skills. Sparking curiosity. In the information age, catching anyone's attention has become increasingly difficult. With social media notifications and various updates, individuals make quick decisions on their interests. Thus, it is vital to begin any conversation with an engaging statement to grab your listener's attention. According to research, only 1 in 5 people read beyond the headline of any advertisement. Therefore, it is imperative to ignite curiosity in the first few minutes of conversation with potential customers. One way to capture interest is to start with an unexpected statement or controversy. However, it is crucial to explain later, or you may come across as unreliable. A good example of attention-grabbing is a commercial where a boy beats an adult in tennis. As the viewers are confused, they tend to watch till the end to discover why the little boy is so good. In conclusion, whether you're writing an email, giving a presentation, or speaking to someone, the key takeaway is to exude the right amount of curiosity in a captivating way. Creating desire for sales. Creating a customer's desire for a product is more effective than focusing on their needs. This can be achieved by altering their perspective. The key to making your customers purchase your product is by creating a strong desire. Even when they don't necessarily need it, they will buy it if they desire it enough. Instead of focusing on their needs, it's more effective to target their wants. For example, teenagers smoke not because they need nicotine but because they want to fit in with their peers. Rational arguments against smoking won't deter them from buying cigarettes. Instead of logical reasons, provide them with reasons that spark their desires. One way to achieve this is by altering their perspective. When you change someone's self-perspective, you can alter the way they think and behave subconsciously. This is because people want their behavior to be in line with their attitude or self-perception. A study was conducted where researchers asked people about their water-saving habits, and most people claimed that water conservation was important to them. The researchers then timed how long people showered after swimming, and those who were asked about their habits took significantly less time in the shower. By altering their attitude towards saving water, their self-perspective was changed, and their behavior aligned with their attitude. Therefore, to increase sales, it's crucial to focus on creating customer desire for the product, and one way to do that is by altering their perspective. Utilizing customers to boost sales. The passage emphasizes the importance of using customer opinion to increase sales. Studies show that customers are more likely to trust fellow customers rather than salespeople. Therefore, businesses should find ways to advertise their products through customer reviews and opinions. In some cases, businesses can even use themselves as a source of promotion by telling stories about their products during social interactions. These stories should be captivating and not pushy, but focused on promoting the product. The story of a tragic accident without life insurance, for instance, could be used as an opportunity for an insurance broker to promote their services. The key is to use customers' experiences and opinions to establish trust and build relationships, ultimately leading to increased sales. Embracing resistance in sales. When faced with resistance in sales, many salespeople try too hard to convince their customers, which can make them defensive and more sure of their opinion. Instead, salespeople should embrace resistance and use it to address and resolve customer doubts. By agreeing with their concerns and finding ways to overcome negative thoughts about the product, salespeople can gain the trust of their customers and make them more easily persuaded. This approach is particularly effective because it is unexpected and goes against the common perception that salespeople ignore resistance.
To sum up, The Art of Influencing Anyone reveals that the world of persuasion is often driven by factors beyond logic. By understanding the value of engaging, enthusiastic communication, credibility enhancement, targeted strategies, and embracing resistance, readers can grasp the essence of influencing others. The takeaways highlighted in the book summary emphasize the importance of recognizing and accessing desires, altering perspectives, and harnessing the power of customers' recommendations. By applying these approaches, anyone can master the art of persuasion and achieve greater success in both their personal and professional lives.